There's been a question about what the most significant innovation or developments are likely to be over the next decade, and I would hazard that there are two areas that need this innovation more than any other. The first is energy. We aren't nearly doing sufficient in respect of clean, sustainable forms of energy. There have been broad discussions at Copenhagen, unfortunately insufficient to reach an agreement on how to bring down the level of CO2 emissions. But it does lay the basis for innovation in respect of energy. I think there are still perceived risks around nuclear, and for some reason solar is not quite there. And for many countries that have developed a dependence on coal, wind becomes a very expensive source of energy. So the big innovations sought are in clean energy at lower costs that focus on costs and access to poor people. And the second has to be in respect of healthcare, ensuring that healthcare is available, that pharmaceuticals are available to the poor. There's so much more spent on drug treatments for wealthy people, for diseases of the wealthy, and yet diseases that impact on the poor, including HIV and AIDS, malaria, still river blindness arising from black fly, are not being properly treated because there's too little investment in research and innovation for drug therapies. In respect of finance, clearly it ought to be finance for development, finance for manufacturing, finance for change, and not, as we've seen over the past 15 years or so, a financial sector that exists in own name and right. These are the big issues that will confront us, and as we deal with them, I'm sure that we will make significant improvements in lifting more and more people from the ravages of poverty.